All right, North Central West Virginia, we're taking a look outside of our Bridgeport weather cam sponsored by Dan Cava's GMC. Currently seeing those mostly clear skies. It is 73 degrees outside with those winds coming from the east at about 5 miles per hour. And as we take a look at our satellite and radar, you're seeing the same story as in that Bridgeport weather cam. Not really seeing much in terms of cloud coverage across the area, but just a couple hours ago, we did see a few isolated rain showers down towards Webster and Braxton counties. Now, as we zoom out to the national view, high pressure continues to dominate our area, and we won't even see a low pressure system move into the area until we get into next week towards midweek, bringing in rain showers and storms, and that will help cool our temperatures down. But until then, our temperatures are going to be getting towards the 90s in the lowlands and then the 80s in those more mountainous regions. But our current temperatures for now are in the 70s for the majority of the area, with the exception of those eastern counties getting into the 60s from the low to high 60s depending on where you're at. Now for our low temperatures tonight, we are going to see those lows drop into the lower 60s in the lowlands, mid 50s over there towards those eastern counties as well. And then for tomorrow, we will see those mostly clear skies throughout a majority of the day, and our high temperatures, they do rise once again, getting all the way up to 88 degrees. Look at our winter weather alerts Wednesday through Thursday. We do have those winter weather advisories towards the southeastern portions of north central West Virginia in Webster County, as well as southeastern Randolph and all of Pocahontas County, seeing up to 6 inches of snow in these areas. This is causing us to put out a first alert weather event for tomorrow due to those severe storms, but those 2 rounds, especially in those morning hours and evening hours, with those strong winds being our main concern. Now, as we take a look at those severe weather threats, we are seeing us right now in the marginal to slight category here in the lowlands and those more mountainous regions and eastern lowlands, only seeing regular thunderstorms for the overnight hours tonight.
But Daniel, it wasn't just our neighboring states that had this impact from the rain yesterday.
Yeah, that's right, Atticus. There were flood watches and warnings in a number of counties throughout West Virginia yesterday. But here are some videos that were sent in from our viewers. These are from locations throughout Lewis County, including Weston as well as Jane Lew, where you can see that there was significant flooding to parks in the areas as well as in the roadways and other low-lying areas. That part of the state got around 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rainfall throughout the evening, throughout the afternoon and evening yesterday. This is needed with our current drought conditions, with us in that extreme to severe, even in the exceptional category down towards the southern portions of north central West Virginia. And we are expecting quite a bit of rainfall, with the majority of the area getting up to about 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. And that's going to cause us to see these heat warnings and advisories throughout the bulk of the area. These heat advisories are off to the northeast. We see those extreme heat warnings off to the west. And those areas already seeing temperatures in the 90s with heat indexes getting into the 100s. The only difference really between these two is these areas in orange are going to be seeing heat indexes up to around 104 degrees through Wednesday night. And then those areas in purple are going to see heat indexes up to 107 degrees through Wednesday night.
What are we talking about today?
Well, guys, today is an old saying that I feel like everyone at home has heard, and including you guys.
Okay.
Red in the morning, sailor's warning. Red at night, sailor's delight. So during the sunrise, the clouds are on the opposite side, the west, and we see those storms moving towards us, and that causes scattering of the light, which gets reflected back into your eyes, and that means that storms are approaching. Now, this is when the sun sets in the west. Everyone knows that. The clouds are off in the east.
Off on the other side.
And that means the storms are moving away, and that light is scattering off those clouds.
Okay.
And that reflects that red light towards you guys.
And that means the storm's going away from you.
They're moving away from you.
So you're delightful as a sailor.
Yes.
So,
Got it.
Because no sailor wants to see a storm.
No.
No one wants to see
But
that.
it sounds like
I believe
it makes perfect sense to me. Like I'm not a
I
meteorologist.
didn't know about all that
But
reflection.
I am kind of scientific minded, and the way it seems like it should work, it seems to make sense to me. I'm going to believe that this is true. This is not gobbledygook.
No.
This ain't no gobbledygook.
You
That's
need the
official
science
term.
to believe it. I don't. If an old sailor who sailed his whole life says this to me, I'm believing
That's
it.
Holly. Yeah.
Okay, well, the reveal, guys.
The reveal,
Okay.
the big
So
reveal.
you both say that it is true.
Yeah, we're going with it.
And it-
Mainly true.
Mainly true. When I was contracting for the Air Force, I just got out of the Marine Corps. I was contracting for the Air Force, doing what I'm doing now for everyone in North Central West Virginia. The pilots there had some weird requests when it came to weather.
Really?
But-
They were like your
what?
customers, sort of.
Well, nothing I can really go into, but nothing
What,
I
they
can
want you to
really-
make the weather better like us?
It's sometimes.